Welcome to the world of fine art. Or not? Because today, these two worlds collide. My name is... but you can call me...
Mellow.
And I am a professional artist. Over the years, I've been neck deep in the seriousness and gravity of this world. Everything you create needs to have importance or meaning. Every brushstroke, every line, and every detail. And I love this world, but the stress and weight of doing this over and over and over again causes burnout. So there I was, tired and feeling empty, until I saw this.
I actually cannot stop opening up these Pokemon packs. We have Crown Zenith right here, and honestly, this set is one of my favorite sets of all time. And see if we can get something big. Here we go, Luxio. We get an Electric, Cherubi, Execute, Rockruff, a Purloin, Love Disc. Oh my goodness, this set is why I cannot stop opening packs.
A nostalgic entry from my childhood that I left behind. Not only that, but a community that is thriving, supportive, and joyous. And there it was. Inspiration. So I was back, watching the shows, playing the games, and opening cards again. But it wasn't until I saw one specific card that it dawned on me. This was art. This was where my two worlds collided, and where I could give back to the community that gave me something back. So today, we're diving into the world of fine art, and we're doing it with Pokemon cards. The plan is to open up these booster packs and find one card that gives me a flicker of that inspiration, and use it to paint our backdrop here. Now, why are we starting with Crown Zenith? Because it has the card that started this entire journey. And hopefully, we pull it today, because I have an idea for a new piece for me to display. But for right now, let's let these cards decide what we create. So let's go ahead and start. I got my booster bundle right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up with a 11 X-Acto blade. Now, before we start, I needed to make sure that I had the correct supplies. So I did get some sleeves, just in case. I got some top loaders, just in case we pull something, big. But, I mean, all in all, we're not looking for anything super valuable. Like, our goal is to find something that we find beautiful. And so that's what we're going to do today. So I have these little displays right here, so we can... display whatever cards we like the most. And, alright, let's go ahead and open our first pack here. Some interesting designs. Okay, this is the first one that's caught my eye, and I think it's mostly because of that highlight kind of wrapping around its back. We'll set it aside for now as a potential option moving forward. Ooh, this Graveler. I really like the colors and the action in that card. That's really nice. Okay, this might be one of the most beautiful trainer cards I've ever seen. It's very graphic, very vibrant. It could create an interesting design for us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a gorgeous card. Look at those colors. And that geometric design in the background. It's like no other card I've seen before. This is a really cool card, and it's going to be very difficult to beat. But could this do it? Oh my goodness. I really like the color spectrum of this card and the shine it has. I mean, these are works of art. All right, so I got those two sleeved up, and right now this is the order I'm thinking. I'm really liking the colorful nature of all these, and we have 3 packs still to open, so let's see. All right, we have 2 left. Another lost vacuum, love it. Oh, this Raihan is very interesting, and I love the signature. Wow. Okay, this Duraludon. I love the lines in the background and the insane amount of color that's blended together to create this background. And the foreground has some very interesting geometric qualities to it. Wow, this is definitely a contender as well. But looking at these 3, I don't know if it makes it in my top 3, to be honest with you. Okay, one last pack. Let's see if there's a card in here that can make it onto our podium. Oh, Ultra Ball illustration's cute. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's very unique. And a holographic Raihan. We had some interesting cards in there, but all in all, I think it's going to be these 3. Now, which one do you think I should use to create our new backdrop? Is it the Greedent, the Oricorio, or the Lost Vacuum? I think I'm going to go with the Oricorio. It's just too beautiful. Now, let's go ahead and start the process of turning this into a work of art. So first things first, we're going to do our due diligence and look up Tomokazu Komiya and just take a look at his art. Okay, of course, I should have known that. I should have known that he was the one that illustrated the Edward Munch Scream version. Okay, so obviously he has a very specific kind of hand-drawn style, which is very interesting, very cool. Oh yeah, if you play Pokemon TCG Pocket, you know this one. Okay, so vivid colors, kind of that hand-drawn look. Yes, and there we go. There's our card right there. Let's go ahead and start sketching up some ideas. Okay, so we have our card on the left side here, our Oricorio, and then our layout of our backdrop here on the right. Let's take a look at the card, because what originally drew me to this card right here was kind of these very interesting shapes in the background right here. And I think I'm going to change these to white because I think they're going to come to the foreground and kind of create that abstract feel. The colors in the background, I'm thinking that I'm going to take the Oricorio itself and place it onto the background. So let's go ahead and do that. I find it really interesting that we could take his eyes out and kind of create the shape of his head, you can kind of see right here, using these abstracted eyes pulled out because it kind of matches the curvature of his face right here. So yeah, let's keep rolling with it. Alright, so now basically what I've done is kind of segmented this off. You can see in the background here, there are various segmented pieces throughout the entire background. So I'm going to use that and create different color bridges across the entire canvas. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now that we have our colors kind of laid out, these are not the final colors. I just wanted to block in what they would look like. This is going to be the general background, so we kind of want to push that back. And now we're going to add on these interesting shapes over here. And see what we can come up with. I'm thinking that we want to put a Pokeball in the middle, because that's kind of what started this entire thing. And then add some kind of effects that kind of create my own little piece. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Ooh, I'm liking this. So we're kind of taking this symmetry right here and then adding these little pieces as it's a part of my final signature, but also kind of keeping in that representation of that Pokeball right there, and then these little pieces. So let's keep it going and just, have some fun with it, honestly. So here we're kind of creating that kind of abstracted effect of like the light that is unleashed when the Pokeball opens. So kind of creating that dynamic movement with these diagonal lines is, I think, really going to set this up for success. All right, I think we got the base idea down. What we need to do now is kind of reintroduce some of this black. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to finish up this sketch, and then I'll meet y'all over where we'll start painting. Okay, so first we're going to start by prepping the canvas white. Okay, so now I have the second layer of paint added on. Nothing too overly white, just so that we can get a little texture and depth in our painting. I'm going to go ahead and sketch out the design, start adding up those layers, and I'll give you all a time lapse, and I'll talk to you when we're finally done. And just like that, we are done. But before I show you the final product, I want to do something to give back to the community. So wait until the end of this video to find out how you can get some custom signed art featured on this channel. Now back to our backdrop here. After a couple of hours of work, we were able to create this. This was an absolute joy to create, and I hope you like it as much as I do. And hopefully I was able to prove that even something as simple as a Pokemon card can be used to create something truly unique and impactful. Now looking forward, how are we going to give back? Well, under every video, I welcome you to comment with whatever fandom you love. It doesn't have to be Pokemon. It could be Magic the Gathering, Disney, Star Wars, or literally anything else that brings you joy. If I use your idea in a future video, I'll send you the art of whatever we create here, signed and free of charge. All you have to do is be subscribed and tell me what inspires you. And you could get something like this. Now thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time you visit the collection.